So hey guys, it's nice to meet you again. So hi guys. So today I wanted to talk about something very relevant, and that is how to apologize properly. This is very one of the essential things if you want to make any of your relationships to make the proper way proper. Today I had a thought that something is very relevant to all of us, and that is about how to apologize properly, because that's something we all struggle with to make it right. Also, when it comes to apologies, you should realize why you're apologizing for. When you're apologizing, you should think about why are you apologizing, and why should you feel bad for something that was triggered from their past, and then you apologize for whatever they feel like was not okay for them. But why should you apologize for something that was triggered, that's coming from their past? It's not your job to know what has happened. Like, you did what you did, and nothing you say can ever bring back what they need to deal with. Like, what they need to deal with is what they need to deal with. What you should do is just make sure they hear you. You might have behaved in a way that's unacceptable for them, but it's totally not up to you to deal with their feelings afterwards. It's not your job to deal with their past. It's not your job to deal with any of that baggage. Your job is just to make sure they hear that you tried to apologize about how they feel about your behavior. Because generally feeling sorry, guilty, or ashamed, it's a public feeling. It's not about us. It's how other people perceive us. What matters is how you feel. And if you want them to perceive you other way, what you should make sure is that they accept your apology. So on that note, some very practical points. We should approach it in a very way that does not offend the other person. Caring. And when you get to person setting, which I think is very important once it comes to an apology, you should really make sure that you make eye contact, and you should tell them that I'm really sorry that my behavior makes you feel that way. I'm very sorry. But make sure you keep an eye contact while you apologize, because that makes it very personal to them. Once they interrupt you, bring up anything from the past and just generally turn into attack mode, because that's what will bring you joy in a relationship. Call them. Call them or text them. So make sure you call them, you annoy them, you leave as many messages as possible. That's impossible to ignore. If they ignore you, make sure you leave more messages or more calls. If you're calling them and they hang up on you, golden rule, a reason to rage about. I was trying to apologize, why did you hang up on me? Like, attack mode, attack. Like, that's not gonna work. Make sure that it's out there. Like, make public manifestations out there. Like, post it, write poems about it that you read out, that you post on, different social media. Just make sure you're out there so other people sympathize with you. Leave them a very random text message or a voice message, always the best. How, they didn't accept your call and it's their fault not accepting your apology because you tried your best, and what else can they expect from you than to apologize? Because it's number one error in all relationships to sacrifice yourself in order to make someone else feel better than how you do. So it's their job to apologize for you, how you made them feel, When you apologize, never make it clear to them what's your intention. Be the most toxic self of yours that you can be, so they understand that it's on them to deal with their feelings. Don't you know me? What do you want from me? Because what you did came from your heart, and No one can say it otherwise.